So, hi dear Virgo, a very, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal mid monthly energy check in for all the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the rest of the month of April 2026. Please keep in mind this is general reading. This might or might not resonate, even if it is going to resonate 100% with you. But that's rare. Don't take it so personally that you are going to take life changing decisions according to these readings. These are random videos on internet. Take the messages, take the guidance, and move on, honey. Okay, don't rely too much on YouTube videos for personal life changes. For personal reading healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass 2, links are given below. So let us start, Virgo. Overall energy for Virgo people for the rest of this month. Let's see what we have. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, and the Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands. You know, from inside, you guys are very, very excited. You're intuitively connected to your inner self, and your intuition is guiding you to people, places, and things, and very exciting offers. And from inside, you guys are feeling like life is about to change. Everything is about to change in a very exciting and in a very, very positive way. So you guys are very excited for the future, very much in this energy of okay, let's take life step by step and let's stay connected to the inner world. Okay, awesome. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, and the Nine of Pentacles. With each passing day, you guys are like becoming more and more aware of your feelings, your thoughts, your life, and your energies. You guys are taking the charge of your life in your own hands, sitting in your power and working on your independence, your freedom, your looks, your money, job, career. Mostly being in this independent energy. Like my independent era starts from this point onwards, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to make the most out of this era. That's what you guys are up to, Virgo, when it comes to your overall energy for this month. Let's see in the recent past what was happening, my love. साम साम रखे तेरी झांझरा के जोड़े. Okay, we have three cards. Let's see. First is the Ten of Cups. In the recent past, you guys were with your family, or you guys were connected to people who were like family to you, and it was giving you immense happiness. Okay, either it was directly related to your family, blood family, or people who were like family to you, and there was a lot of happiness or a desire of happiness. We will clarify these cards one by one. Currently, we have the Star card. Lot of optimistic and positive and happy-go-lucky kind of energies. You guys are trying your best to make your life as smooth, as peaceful, as healed as you can. For some of you, you might have recently started meditating. You might have recently started some kind of spiritual work on yourself. Awesome. Beautiful. By the end of this month, we have the Fool card, taking the leap of faith with the universe and jumping into the unknown. I'm getting this outcome a lot today. So, okay, collective energies of, okay, let's do it. Awesome. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups in the recent past, honey, for you guys. So we have the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. You know, after a lot of imbalance, after a lot of ifs and buts and this and that, you finally felt like you should stay connected. You should start connecting to those people or those situations, those kind of energies where you are going to get happiness, real heartfelt happiness, whether it was related to your literal family or people who were like family to you. So you felt like until unless you guys are going to connect with the right kind of people, the right kind of energies, you guys are not going to feel the kind of happiness that you deserve as a person, as a soul. So because of the on and off, in and out, full of confusion kind of energies or connections that you had in your life, You felt like the time has come for you to connect with the real ones, your soul family, right? And you started moving in the direction of those situations, those connections, those bonds in the recent past. Currently, we have the star card. Let's clarify this. Okay, let's see. We have the strength card, the five of cups, and the four of swords. Now you guys are holding back your or your urge or desire to, you know, okay, from time to time you get this desire to touch your wounds, to touch your old wounds, because this still matters. Now this is taking you a lot of strength and courage to not to touch the old wounds, not to hurt the old wounds. Let them heal, let this phase pass, right? And it has come after a lot of wisdom, lot of ups and downs, and lot of painful experiences. Finally you guys are realizing that touching the old wounds is never going to give you anything good in return ever in this lifetime. So you guys are trying your best to just let things be and let this phase pass and keep yourself in a protective, in a loving, caring, and nurturing kind of space. That's there in the corner of your heart somewhere. Like going in that space and healing yourself and detaching from the outside world whenever you want to. By the end of this month, we have the Fool card. Let's clarify this. We have the Ten of Wands, the Magician, and the Hermit. Hmm. By the end of this month, I do see you trying to drop a lot of heavy and burdensome kind of energy that's weighing you down, that's draining you. It can be multiple people, it can be your job, work scenario, it can be your family, it can be anything. You guys trying to drop some kind of heavy and burdensome energies out of your life, out of your system, and manifesting peace, a lot of peace, a lot of wisdom, a lot of energy to sit with yourself and not to run behind anything or anyone for your happiness, for any kind of external validation. It's like you guys stopping yourself from seeking external validation from anything or anyone and manifesting this energy of being with yourself, being with yourself at peace for the rest of your life. It's like you guys have started walking on the spiritual path, knowingly or unknowingly. For most of you, it's a conscious choice, it's a conscious decision. Somebody is inspiring you, though. There is somebody around you that's inspiring you to walk on your spiritual path. And it's an unknown path for you, it's a totally new unknown territory for you. But you guys are excited. You guys are not excited like butterflies in the stomach kind of excited like you guys are making peace with this thought, with this energy, that with time you will be able to get there and you will be able to be happy with yourself, and you don't want the outer world or the external validations from anything or anyone, to be at peace and to be happy in your life. Okay, this is a complex, layered kind of outcome here, honey. But you guys are manifesting this energy of dropping everything or everyone that's weighing you down in any way, shape, or form in your life, and manifesting this energy of being with yourself for the rest of your life, being like understanding how peace works, how aloneness works, how wisdom and knowledge works, and how to keep moving forward in your life without the help of anything external. Okay, layered but beautiful, layered but really beautiful, awesome energy. It's like breaking the chains of a lot of chaotic energies out of your system. Let's see the guidance here. We have the Three of Wands and the Nine of Wands and the Star card. From time to time, you guys are going to move forward for sure. You guys are looking forward to have better opportunities, better days, better life. But sometimes your own limiting belief, your own standing, standing, like I'm not able to get the right word here, standing in your own path. From time to time, you might get this energy of why the hell am I doing whatever I'm doing? What I'm going to get out of it? Why am I not living like normal people? Why am I behaving like as if I want to become a saint or something? Why am I behaving like I'm different from others? From time to time, you're going to get these energies also, and you will stop. Okay, you are going to stop moving towards the goal of your being with your happy with yourself kind of energy. Don't listen to your mind. Don't listen to this shit. Whenever any one of us start going on our spiritual journey on a conscious level and with a conscious energy, these kind of things always try to stop us. Do not stop, Virgo. You are on the right path after a very long period of struggle. You guys are finally walking on the path of healing and spirituality. And I highly recommend to not to listen to your mind at all, especially if it is telling you negative shit, because it's the job of our mind to keep us stuck, to keep us in a comfortable zone. The mind hates unknown. The mind is basically ego. If you are going to drop everything and you're not going to feed your ego, you are going to become the true self, true you. And the ego slash mind don't like it because it doesn't have anything to hold on to, right? So from time to time, you might get this thought, why the hell am I doing whatever I'm doing? What I'm going to get out of this? Do not stop. Keep going. Okay? Keep going. This is really beautiful. Yeah. Layered but beautiful. Yeah. Cool. So let me see the final message for you guys, honey, for this month, Virgo. Okay. Come on, honey. The card was like, I'm not able to pick up the card. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Whatever you have gone through, whatever wisdom, experience, and knowledge you have gained till this point of your life, they're important for you now, for your growth and expansion. Stay in your integrity, even if nobody is watching you, even if nobody is taking the accountability from you. Do the right thing. Choose to do the right thing, not what you think is the right thing. The right thing in the right way. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. If something is bothering you and you think like you have to sort it out, and it can be sorted with open and honest communication, just do that, Virgo. It's going to give you a lot of peace and happiness down the line. Cool. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Virgo. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.